All right, hello everyone. It's time for the E3 press conference of EA. So, let's get started after they stop playing music. Even though it appears to just be drums. Actually, let's just jump in here, huh? Hey everybody. So I'm gonna turn off this real quick, and let's get sound to see what we got. They playing drums. Let me know if it's too quiet, so I can adjust it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Very quiet even for me, I think. But let me know. Yay, please stop. EA's press conferences have been... I mean, does everyone remember Weed 3 last year? I remember Weed 3. A little quiet? Okay. Bump it up. We just bumped up a bit, but here, I'm going to jump it anyway. There, I bumped it up. Oh yeah, this is their new Madden campaign, right? Yeah, okay. This actually looks a lot more interesting. Like, I'm not into the Madden games, but having like a campaign that's like this seems like it might be either hilarious or really good.
Why are you here? Because football is my life.
I don't know.
My father used to say, when the world knocks you down, get back up again.
Alright, I bumped up quite a bit. Let me know.
Longshot, you gonna get hit today.
That sandwich? It is a good sandwich.
At the line for the final play of the game.
Good. You can barely hear me? It's supposed to be audio? Yep. Sounds good. Sandwich time. Sandwich prime. That's not buffalo chicken or pizza. Yeah, I had to settle for this sandwich. Pizza will be later.
Applause for the drumline, guys.
I don't remember your name, but I've seen you before, EA man.
That's Madden like you.
Andrew Wilson. There you go. He's a CEO, so of course I've seen him before.
That's the most innovative Madden we've done in well over a decade.
I agree with that.
Welcome to EA Play 2017, coming to you from the Hollywood Palladium.
Yeah, I'm not interested in Madden, but it was like a cool thing.
Last year we went out on a limb, trying to do something a little different with a view
Still kind of quiet.
changing the way you interact.
Jimmy John's. It is Jimmy John's.
Before they launch. We wanted to do something that put the games in your
There, I bumped it up even more again.
And it showed us how much further we can go. As you can see,
I'm too low.
Creative space here. We're right in the middle of it. This is going to be where it all goes down over the next 3 days. Playing, creating, and sharing.
All right, I'm going to sit right here.
We've built it this way for a very simple reason. We want more of you to be able to experience this moment.
I'm going to sit it right here.
For thousands of you in Hollywood this week, we have hundreds of stations for hands-on gameplay.
All perfect.
And for tens of millions of you out there joining online from across the world, you won't hear it just from us. You'll hear it from players, right here.
Oh no. They're not going to get like the competitive guys on stream again, are they?
To tell us what they like.
How'd you break your arm? Running? Oh, that's a good explanation for that, sir.
Each other and create content. And of course, they're going to play as many games as they possibly can. So let's set the stage for what we'll do over the next hour and a bit. We're going to go deep into 8
Let me know. It's right here now.
Each with major reveals massive innovation, and stories that'll pull you in. 2 years ago, we launched Star Wars Battlefront.
You should definitely be able to hear him now. Let me know.
A lot of feedback. A lot of it positive, and a bunch of it constructive.
No sound pairing?
That's a euphemism for not as positive. So today we're going to bring you 30 minutes.
Why does he look like video game evil man? Well, that's EA.
What we hope you'll see is that we've addressed all of the feedback.
Like not having a fucking campaign mode.
We've got a mix of everything here for you. A look at new IP, some killer new trailers, demos, and a bunch of live gameplay. This is going to be a lot of fun. And it should be, right?
Are you all ready for Battlefield of Star Wars?
All of us share one fundamental belief, and that's that games are the best form of entertainment on the planet. Yeah! They connect us like nothing else. They bring us together across cities and countries.
There's a live streamer recording. This is a live stream. They're live right now.
The fires of competition inside us.
A bunch of live gameplay.
Games allow us to do extraordinary things.
Which we don't usually do, but they allow us to.
Games enable us to be our most creative selves.
That's why we've made the same game 7 fucking times.
Or players making each game a unique expression of our own passion for what we do.
Which is why we made a video game about Star Wars, our own passion.
To do with it what we want and to make it our own. So let's celebrate. For the next 3 days, we're here to celebrate play with all of you. And what better place to start than with a game that has taken the world by storm, Battlefield 1.
That's fair to say. That game sold really well.
20 million Battlefield 1 players out there today, and we've got a lot to share about a revolution that's coming to this great franchise. So let's jump to Battlefield right from the creative heart of EA Play.
DLC makers.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Galata, producer for Battlefield 1 at our DICE studio right here in LA. I'm standing inside the Creator Cave at EA Play, where our community is creating new content to share with players across the globe. It's unbelievably rewarding.
The biggest problem with EA to me is that they have too many stock market-minded investors in their pool. Things would be far more experimental if EA was more owned by gaming-oriented business people. Oh yeah, for sure, Madicon.
Let's take a look.
I mean, like, the reason they get the rap is, oh, hell, this.
Okay. What is it about the Battlefield franchise that's so special and appealing to you?
The thing I find special about Battlefield is teamwork. I'm not good at shooting. Sometimes I like to repair or heal
Man,
or hide.
I remember when I liked Battlefield enough to actually watch a bunch of those videos.
Oh, I just shot an airplane out with the cable.
I'm most definitely proud to be a part of the Battlefield community. I've never been a part of any other gaming community where people are just so passionate about their games.
Everyone in this community is focusing on making this game as best as it can be and expanding on the experiences that we've already had.
I think this stream highlight reel might already be on YouTube.
Player versus tank versus plane versus environment.
My most memorable
Hashtag filler.
To do with my community. A 64-man army that just does massive, crazy things.
I have made so many amazing friends who have become more like family.
It's something that brought a whole lot of people together.
Let's show scenes of things that don't happen in game. This does. Like all the in-between scenes of like horses running with people and stuff. Hashtag PR. Yeah.
Oh, got a roadkill.
All right.
I'll never be able to do that again in my life. I'll never be able to do that again in my life.
That man's a pirate.
That's it. That's as good as it gets. I should just stop playing. I should quit.
That guy's a pirate, apparently.
He just disabled a moving
Here,
truck
keep looking at the game we fucked over Titanfall 2 with. Yeah.
Incredible. We love these only in Battlefield.
Incredible. God, the community. I love him. He threw a grenade at a car. Horses.
Night Maps debut this summer. In Neville Nights and Prise de Terreur, you'll need to deploy tactics as you fight through the night in a massive network of trenches. Second, I'm excited to announce a major revolution in Battlefield 1. We're bringing epic
DLC.
battles to the Eastern Front of World War I. In the Name of the Tsar expands Battlefield 1 to the blistering winter in the east. This is the biggest front of World War I.
And I've still given no solid details.
6 new maps, the Russian army, including the mighty Hussar cavalry, new vehicles and weapons to expand your arsenal, and the iconic Women's Battalion of Death. Finally,
that's a name, the Women's Battalion of Death.
In both progression and operations mode. By bringing deeper player progression through all new assignments, the ability to tailor your playstyle with specializations, and new
the ability to pay for weapons you'll absolutely need.
Game mode operations. All of this coming in September as part of In the Name of the Tsar. And for the next 3 days,
did Adam West die?
The Lupkow Pass map
I did not hear anything about that.
The Tsar is right here.
What happened? What did Adam West do?
For those of you tuning in, you'll get a glimpse of it from these guys when they share it on their channels very soon. So there you have it. 8 new maps in total, opening up the largest front.
Goober, thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. Resubbing for 5 months. Is EA going sports, sports, sports? Or hey, look at this car? Or are they going guns, 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 look at this DLC? Right now we're in guns, 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 look at this DLC. Revolution is coming. How was that take? Was that good? Like right after that ends, he was like clearly looking to the left like, was that a good take? Was that good? Did I do good?
Услышишь гром и вспомнишь обо мне.
That fucking sucks, JM. I didn't hear about that.
Полоска неба будет твердо алой, а сердце будет.
Did I read my line correctly? Yeah, exactly. Ability to spend $50 for a single gun and 1 map. The rest of the maps are only $79. Patrick. I should understand what she's saying. That's good. Battlefield died after Bad Company 2.
Hi everyone. I have the privilege.
Was Bad Company 2 before 3? That was after 3, right?
6,000 of the most creative people making truly amazing experiences, including Battlefield 1. Now this summer.
Toboggan, thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. So much. What's going on, bro?
So much more to play, and so many new ways to play. And there's one more thing.
Ways to play. So now we're on PlayStation VR. If they actually do that, I'd be shocked.
We've heard you. You want a smaller, tighter experience focused on team play.
A smaller, tighter experience, like my asshole. Just like my butthole. Smaller and tighter.
It's coming.
Dylan Frog, thanks for resubbing. I appreciate it. And Transients, thanks for subbing.
Now, competition is at the center of EA today, and we've always thought about it a little differently.
Oh God.
We believe in making stars of all our players. Let me tell you something really cool. Last month, I was watching an amazing competitor, Shells. He made it to the FUT Championship.
People screaming! Ah!
6 months ago, this guy was an unknown. Now he's a worldwide star. And he'll be competing with the best at the FIFA
Was that too much
World
screaming?
Cup final in August. Now, we want to find more stars, so we're doubling down in competition in ways only EA can. This fall, we're launching the largest FIFA.
Yeah, that look of despair, that was real. I don't know what that is. That's sports. That guy's team just lost.
Ultimate Team Champions Cups. And in our official
yelling,
you can represent your favorite real-world team. It's true, you can. We'll have much more to share, including our Madden plans.
It's true. You don't believe me? I know I'm EA, but come on.
As developers, your passion is what fuels us. Your stories inspire us, and competition like nothing else brings them to life.
If anything happens in this tournament, at least he has that. This is my first time. My first time. This is my first time.
This is our first tournament, period, so everyone's first time here.
I want to beat them just like they want to beat me. I just don't understand how people think I'm the underdog.
That is confidence right there. This is the highest.
Although I gotta say, that guy's fucking like tag is problem. That's a good tag.
I'm nervous for you right now. It's gonna be a really tough game.
I'm never gonna lose ever in my life.
Never gonna lose. Didn't win the tournament.
He is an absolute beast. I wonder if we're gonna see
see a handshake. Nope, not going to see it. He's come up in second place time and time again. And we have again. Rocky scored it. Now's the time to stand up.
Football. Football's fine. I'm just not a sports guy.
We're about to crown a new king. There it is. It's Rocky. That is your
Welcome to How Big Business Views Gamers. Yeah, right.
Michael Skidmore is your Madden 17 champ. He's come out of nowhere.
I can only imagine the commentators for that tournament were like just completely like, why are we here? Woo filler, yeah. You can pay to get better and call it an esport. FIFA 17. Oh man. Oh, is that we're rolling right now? FIFA. Here, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit for this. Look hyped more than actual football players. Oh. Music. Super low. When it ends, I'll turn it back up. But, you know how music goes on YouTube and stuff. Show the mocap! Show the fucking mocap for it! Man, showing the mocap, that's fucking great. I can only agree with you, Seven. Let's be real, waiting for Battlefront 2. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Ballsuit Man, the newest superhero. Oh, man. This is the world's game. It's actually true, too. I think I actually probably like soccer or football more than American football. What the fuck? Really? I know your whole press conference is a commercial, but what the fuck is happening? Okay, Terry Crews, though, I can always respect a Terry Crews showing up in anything. Okay, here we go. People talking, that's what we actually want.
Went early. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the men in blazers. That's Rog, the bald one. I'm Dave.
Oh, I thought they were selling blazers.
We are delighted to be here.
Oh, we really are. Some of you will know us as the hosts of one of the top 3 most popular football shows ever to be produced in the panic room and the crap part of Soho.
That is true. Somehow, we convinced world leaders like Will Ferrell to come talk to us about the 5th best sport in the world.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with them calling Will Ferrell a world leader.
The common thread for us is always football and FIFA. And when I speak to players around the world, they all tell me their experience with FIFA runs so deep, it actually impacts the way they play on the field. That is art.
Goes in the back. Deep.
It's all melding together. Rog, look at this. Look at how the world's game comes to life in FIFA 18. Player personality that differentiates even the talls from the...
Oh, no, not really, Larissa.
The inimitable
Madden
style
stuff.
Raheem Sterling and develop with detail.
What's happening?
Anton
There we go.
Griezmann's technical ability to suavely fly past all defenders.
And
so suave.
And these atmospheres, Rog, take a look at this. They make it feel like you're in the Argentinian sun with your pasty
Can we persona
white
now?
legs.
Not yet.
And this is massive, Rog. They've now got the ideal athlete helping to develop the game. Is there anyone better and more genetically sound than Cristiano Ronaldo?
Genetically
Could
sound,
you
they
get
said.
Anyone better than that?
Well, that man doesn't have a 6-pack. He's got an 8-pack.
You're right.
And EA Sports know the only way to make Cristiano look better is to jam him in spandex and capture his data. That beautiful man. He's done it all. Let's hear it. Back-to-back champion of Europe. The La Liga title. Ballon d'Or winner.
Look how good. You can see the sweat on the man's nutsack.
He has hair, Roger. But as huge as Ronaldo has been this past year, there's one story bigger than them all.
Oh, yeah. Peter Moore becoming CEO at Liverpool. Good luck with that one, mate.
Yeah, no, Rog. No, Rog. The biggest story in football is, of course, Alex Hunter. The new
I don't know
hero
any of this
the
is.
virtual pitch and the star of The Journey. Alex would go on to score more than 360 million goals in his first season. Wow.
That one's true, and so's this one.
Anything you're super hyped for out of E3? I don't know. I want Nintendo to actually be able to sell me on a Switch. That might be a thing to get excited for.
Yeah.
Alex Hunter.
Yeah, we could have used him today, Rog.
What's wrong? What? NG, what are you talking about?
Winning it all. What a storybook year Alex Hunter's had.
Yeah.
Winning the FA Cup, just 18 years old, barely passed his bar mitzvah. He's experienced more in his first season than I will in my entire life.
That is true. It was quite the
Story
start
mode, yeah.
to a truly amazing journey.
Unless is showing stuff at E3, apparently. I'm hyped for that, then.
Victory, defeat, glory and conflict, dreams come true, and challenges.
There's plenty of people who play video games that care about sports. Not me, but there are plenty of them. Lots of people buy Madden and stuff, so
but it seems
there's that.
Like everyone's got an opinion.
Is this just going to be another fucking reel of...
one question on everybody's lips.
What next for Hunter?
Everyone's hunting Hunter.
Alex Hunter has been
What?
talked
Okay,
about.
so... Okay. So, what the fuck? I don't know who the fuck that is. Why do they do this? Like, this have montages of people saying, like fucking hype lines for no reason. So, there's that. Tell you what. Let's do something a little bit different. We'll have this on low. I planned for something like this. So here's Paragon. If anyone would like to play Paragon while we see if anything interesting happens, we'll do some bot games. How does that sound? I planned for this. PM me in the game if you guys wanted to jump in here while we wait for something cool to happen. Maybe.
Guys, thank you for having me, EA. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator. So,
Nothing.
I'm here to
Talk with my hands.
Need for Speed, Payback. If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback,
This is my first time reading off a teleprompter. It's okay.
Yeah, it's a great game.
I can't be harsh on him.
But alright, all set aside, I'm a YouTube creator. Need for Speed Payback is coming out. I got my boy Marcus, executive producer here. He is.
Now I remember why I don't. EA's press conference has never been like great.
Thanks, Jesse. Obviously, we're really excited to tell everyone about Need for Speed Payback here today, but more importantly, show.
I'll take racing games over sports ball. Oh yeah, for sure. That last Need for Speed game was apparently not great, but get a plan B all along, of course. I think they would have had him do it a couple times. Well, it's not pre-recorded, so he only gets one shot at it. And if it's like his first time being on something like this, I'm sure it's way different than what he's used to. Plan Paragon. Yep. Gonna play more Persona after the conference. Yeah, we're gonna be doing Persona right after the conference. And we'll start up a bot game in Paragon after or when they go to another fucking montage, basically. Here, we'll max this out again.
Speaking of customization, my homie Nick.
Wonder what crazy thing Bethesda is going to do, judging on how they announced Skyrim. Ooh, yeah, if they announced a new Elder Scrolls, that might be kind of neat.
A lot more of this customization and gameplay at 1:30 on the stream if you want to come back. But talking about it. I'm trying to see it.
Yeah, we're absolutely very excited to show you.
I'm just trying to get it in over here. Or New Wolfenstein, I can see that.
So let's turn around and take a look.
I bet I didn't turn it back up. Completely forgot this Skyrim came out 6 years ago. Oh yeah.
0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds.
Cause. We got cause, we got cause, and we've got cause.
Hit and run. Get me close to the truck and I'll take care of the rest.
Oh, it's actually like gameplay style. This actually looks great.
We gotta take out those cars.
Take out those cars?
Get rid of these guys.
Is this gonna be ram them off the road, or is this about to be guns? Okay. I'm into this. That's what I'm talking about. You just fucking murdered that man. This actually looks pretty cool.
Damn it.
What the hell?
This guy's out of his mind.
There's something
We need another Burnout game. That's actually what this is giving me a little bit of the feeling of.
We get him before he reaches the city.
Guys, more house cars headed your way.
This is pretty cool. It's pretty good. This actually looks cool. This is the best thing they've shown so far, easy. This actually might be the only car game trailer I've seen that's interested me in a while. This is a Burnout spiritual successor, I might be interested. Yeah, that's what it's giving me the feeling of, for sure. Fast and Furious in video game format? That's the exact kind of, like, thing that I want.
Take him out, Ty.
It looks nice.
Guys, city's coming up fast. Jess, I've got a really bad idea.
Mac?
Ladder on the side. You can get up on his right.
It's now or never, Jess.
Do it. Keep it steady.
What is this, Land Arcwing? This looks pretty dope, not gonna lie. Yeah, I like how this looks. See, that's like the exact kind of bullshit, not physics that I want. Oh, and it switches characters? That's okay. That's really cool. That's okay. That's rad. That's pretty rad. I'm very fine with this.
Okay, boys. Let's even the odds.
Yeah. Like, complete bullshit, not physics. Like, that's what I like. I'm good with that. That seems good.
That plays as well as it looks.
I would hope so. That looks
at
dope.
EA Play, we unveiled EA Originals. The program was something we created to support small, independent studios.
Hope this comes to PC. I think... Wasn't the other one on PC? Wasn't the last Fast and Furious on PC? Is that a Bugatti? Time to battle a helicopter? Whatever, man. I'm down for that.
Marketing to publishing. But EA Originals is also about funding. About offering a level.
How did she get in this? Shut the fuck up, chicks and cars. Yeah, who cares, man?
Go back to the hands of the developers.
I don't really care if like it makes sense, but that looked fun.
With the indie community's reaction to this, I can tell you we've received hundreds of pitches, many of them brilliant, and as a result, we
expect it to be filled with bullshit practices. Well, yeah, that's EA.
Today, I want to introduce you to our next EA Originals title, one that I've been very close to from the beginning. This game tells a story in an entirely new way.
There's free space for Paragon. There's still 2 slots open.
Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons with my oldest daughter. I loved how different the game felt. The mechanics and storytelling were really cool, and we both loved the emotional story. So I decided to contact the game's creator, Joseph Fares. When we met,
Need for Speed,
we
not Fast and
we shared
Furious.
the same passion for
No, but it
games
looks
and
like
how to
Fast and
bring new
Furious.
experiences to players.
That's what we're saying. But yeah, it is
Also
Need for
found
Speed.
out that he was building a new studio called Hazelight. Now, we're thrilled to be working with Joseph to bring his new project.
Didn't know the kitchens were allowed on the streets.
What started out as a wild
Join the
idea
Paragon. I'm inviting people. We're full up now.
to a groundbreaking, one-of-a-kind game called A Way Out. Take a
$5 per car, repair a car, $100. Enjoy. Oh man.
What's your plan?
Haze light?
Stay the hell away from me, okay?
And what's going on with like this weird looking dude? He's got like mutton chops and like a fucking witch's nose. What is this guy? What is that? What is that?
I'm sure you have good reasons to bust out of here, but I need to get
Like
out
the guy on the far looks fine. This guy, what's going on? The fawns. Oh, is this gonna be fucking Prison Break? Is this co-op? Okay. A co-op prison escape game, I'd be very okay with. That actually sounds great. And he's dead. If this is like a co-op prison escape, I'm very fine with that.
You have a problem? Yeah, I got a problem with you.
Sassy black ladies. I liked what I'm seeing.
Vincent, what are you doing here?
She's my daughter too. See?
Rose plus Jacob run away from prison? Exactly. After you escape, it's HD Minecraft. Oh god. That looks cool. If that's all co-op, I'm in on that. That seems like that would be fun to co-op with somebody.
My name is Joseph Fares, and I'm the writer-director of A Way Out. I'm so excited to be here and show you the game. So,
Gotta pay their
after
10
I
gen
finished
dues.
Brothers, I wanted to make another game that pushed the boundaries.
Oh, it's
on
this
how to tell
guy.
Stories without compromising on gameplay. And this is the
Oh.
reason why I started Haze Light Studios together with the team behind Brothers.
Okay, please don't be single player.
Originals was perfect for this because we have the full creative freedom and trust from EA to deliver the game we truly believe in, and that is very important for Haze Light.
Brothers was really good, but please don't be single player.
So the idea for A Way Out came to me when me and a friend trying to find a co-op game that wasn't just a drop-out experience.
Awesome.
I wanted to play a game where the characters had unique personalities.
They said it's co-op? Okay, he just, nailed it down. Is it co-op in the trailer? Okay, my bad, I must have missed it. That looks dope then. I'm super down for that.
Exactly what A Way Out is. The game is designed for split-screen co-op only, and I mean only. So you will be able to play it online, but to get the full experience and feel, we want you and your friend to play it in your couch. And
Okay, you will be able to play it online though. Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
right?
there's not enough room for Jacob in here.
Finally, yeah. And
Prison Splinter Cell?
Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, wait, it's coming to me. Come on. Gameplay-wise, it's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be a huge amount of variation. You're gonna be able to play.
If it wasn't, I would also rage quit. Yeah, for real.
A lot of stuff. There's gonna be exploration, driving, action.
Game's actually including split screen co-op. I thought game devs got rid of that years ago. Yeah.
But let me tell you this. After you finish playing a Way Out, I will tell you, you will play a co-op game like never before. I know.
That seems like that's going to be cool.
I guarantee that. I know I sound very cocky, but I can't help it because it's true. I'm so pumped up, it's crazy. You don't know, I live, breathe this game. I'm telling you, it's like, it's going to
Guess they're trying to sell it to console people. I mean,
so right now,
a really good co-op game sells to me, for sure. Because, like, really good co-op games are, like... that's like some of the best experiences I've had, like, playing games.
Crazy how fun it is to be here and do these games. It's so much fun.
Yeah, exactly, Dale.
And also, one last thing. I want to say hello to my Haze Light team watching live from Sweden. Thank you. Goodbye. Hop shaky. Boom. Come on.
Yeah, I think I want to play that with Jacob. That seems like that would be super fun. Like, absolutely.
Co-op game. It is designed, played, and experienced only in split-screen co-op, which means you have to play the game with a friend, either online or on your couch. The game starts in a prison.
If it actually gives, like, different players different screen real estate depending on what's going on, that's super interesting. Halo 2 co-op days.
very close to me.
Mind turning up the volume on the video a little?
I'm going after.
Oh yeah, yeah. There we go.
Let me show you some of the scenarios in the game. On the right side, you see Leo was already in prison. On the left, you see Vincent just arrived. Now if you look to the
just
right,
arrived.
You can see that Leo can be controlled while Vincent is in a cutscene.
That's really cool, actually.
Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart. You can approach the scenario.
This looks like
ways. Either get the cart with Vincent.
No, I got it.
Really innovative.
I think it's got your name on it. It's broken. I don't know.
Or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot! Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight. What the? What? Who's him?
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do.
Appreciate again that says, no, this is co-op, get a friend. Yeah, I'm down with that for sure.
Engaged throughout the entire story. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
Huh. Now look, this looks really, really good. What is this? This is called A Way Out. By the guy that did Brothers, which was a really, really good indie game, and it looks like he got fucking funding and did something with it.
Relax, man, I got this.
Did something like fucking big with it. Wow. That's really impressive. I was not expecting to see like anything like that at this conference. That looks awesome.
I know, me again. Thank you, Joseph. That game is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it.
That actually looks amazing.
Now let's switch gears for just a minute. It's great to be here showing you the games to play this year. But at the same time, we are inspired to look farther ahead.
Matchmaking would ruin it? Oh, for sure.
Creative ideas
They'll probably include it, though.
Technologies become an unstoppable force.
Oh, almost certainly demo.
Technologies that are changing the world and using them to change the way we play. These are the future.
Because things like this take so much time and thought, so I worry that content will be lacking after a short while. I would pay $60 for like an 8-hour really solid experience like that, no problem. And even 6 hours, I wouldn't be that disappointed if it was really great.
What motivates me every day is the responsibility we have to push our industry forward. That's one reason we created this new division. Seed is a small.
It looks like they started with the least interesting first. Yeah, they didn't actually linger on the sports and stuff, so we might actually not even have to play any Paragon. If they keep pumping out stuff like that, I'm down. I'm down to watch more stuff like that.
To interact with and share as you wish. Or virtual humans with deeply sophisticated artificial intelligence. So
probably go until the guys get somewhere that can be summarized as they lived happily forever after. I don't know if we're gonna get that ending to that game.
That's just the beginning of how we can blur reality and the digital world. Go anywhere, share your discoveries.
Yeah, online split screen's cool with me.
The games become yours.
That netcode would be really interesting to me, for sure.
That interactive entertainment will change more in the next 5 years than it has in the last 45.
That's actually probably super accurate.
We are building that future.
With VR and stuff?
One that disrupts, empowers, and is full of play. And to do that, we also need innovative new platform technology.
Yeah, exactly, Demo.
So when we were thrilled when we got our first project Scorpio dev kits from Microsoft, 6 teraflops and true 4K graphical fidelity. Now these Madden NFL 18 visuals are just a taste of what can be accomplished combining Frostbite with Project
these
Scorpio.
Visuals.
And already we are creating the most.
You can actually see the actual shape of that player's asshole in game.
Looks absolutely stunning. But as game makers, awesome graphics and effects are just the beginning. The game has to feel amazing as well.
The teraflop.
Scorpio is a powerful platform and it's coming at the right time. Now, I have one more thing before.
If you've ever wanted to be able to see the veins in a player's arm and count them, you can now do so.
A brand new idea combined with the latest tech and a vision for something extraordinary. The next game will push every boundary for you. It is vast, dangerous, beautiful, and unexpected. So this is just the first tease that we're showing you.
Yay for good graphics and sports games. Yeah, we've been there for years, so it has ceased to impress me.
In the Microsoft press conference tomorrow, so don't miss that. But for now, here's the first glimpse of our brand new IP from BioWare.
Oh? Okay. What have they been actually working on while Andromeda was burning in fire? Show it to me.
The wall. It's our armor. It protects us from what lies beyond.
This is what BioWare's actually been working on, as opposed to some random studio that made Andromeda.
But out there, you either live with the choices you make.
Mechs! We got mechs! I like mechs!
The story doesn't end here.
Suplex an enemy. Oh, come on. Suplex an enemy with a mech. That's all I need to see. I'll buy it. Oh, the real Mass Effect game? Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean O'Brien, and I'm here today to share the latest about NBA Live 18 with you. But instead of talking about it, I'd like to show you.
I'm sorry,
We've
what?
spent the last 2 years completely overhauling.
The person that came on stage is about to talk about NBA? What about that? What about
We're gonna
what?
go outside to a hands-on station.
What about
So you can
what
check
about the
out some of
mech?
those improvements. And then we're going to come back in here and give you more details about how NBA Live 18 introduces an entirely new way to play a basketball game. We call it the One. Gibbs, Connor, over to you.
Thank you, Sean. You look fantastic every single time I see you. We are here out at FanFest. EA Play. I want to see everyone on social. Use that hashtag EA Play. Tell me what games you're excited to see. I am telling you right now.
Fucking what?
To see a first look.
Fucking.
EA Live 18. And
Fucking
no one better
actually
in the
what?
business than my guy right here, creative director Connor Dugan.
More about the mech at the Xbox conference? I mean, I guess.
Yeah, what's up? I mean, I'm super excited that people finally get their hands on NBA Live. We're gonna take a look at a replay.
Okay.
Q and I were playing. I'm controlling LeBron. Q's controlling KD. Let's take a look.
Get all these angles.
Oh.
All right. So what we're looking at here is I'm using my right stick dribble control.
Wow. I can't believe they just fucking.
Behind the back, between the legs, and now I'm trying.
I can't believe that. Alright, there's basketball up in the corner. Paragon right here. Quang about to dunk on some fools. Alright. Let's get a bot game going.
Misses a timing window, and now I have an open lane to the hoop. So we see Zaza coming over.
Tell me he finishes strong.
Tell me he finishes strong. I use my right stick, finish with the left hand. See here, right over top of Zaza, finish in the lane.
You can see from behind my back watching the screen.
That's what it's all about right there. I appreciate this first look at NBA Live 18. Sean, back to you.
Thanks, fellas. Thank you. We're
Sports.
excited for all of you to get your hands on NBA Live 18.
Does he finish strong?
Through a free demo coming in August. This demo will give everyone the chance to start the One and be introduced to this new basketball world.
Man, how does it feel that EA is gonna call their shit the One, and also Xbox wanted people to call the Xbox One the One?
Now let's take a look at the One.
It baffles me that the fucking Xbox thought the Xbone was gonna be called the One, because we called the 360 the 360.
NBA Live 18 is an all-new way to pursue your legacy.
An all-new way to play sports.
Your journey is defined by the choices
Which is fine, I guess.
Welcome to the One.
Yeah, slams and jams. That's what I need to know about.
Play how and with whom you want. Here, the respect you earn on the streets matters just as much as the rings you earn in the league. Rise through the ranks in the league, an authentic NBA experience where you dominate. Taking you into the streets.
We short names what are easiest to say. Yeah. What has EA been doing? They showed 2 dope things. Oh wait, my bad. I accidentally paused that because my screen wasn't locked. There we go. It was just basketball. Where do I sign up for a Paragon spot? Add me on the game, and then I'll kind of just rotate people as we do games with Paragon, as they talk more about sports ball. Everything you do matters, but not really. Like, let's not pretend here. Authentic my ass. I mean, I'm not gonna turn down some fucking rap, like, honestly. Going to try out Critica, probably. I mean, I should at least try it, even though it doesn't look very good. I have it downloaded. Alright, I'll turn that up right after I kill green. Let me know if the game balance to the conference balance is a little off.
Celebrating the importance of inclusion and play.
They're gonna quite loud compared to you and to the E3 stream. Okay, I'll turn it down right for this.
No? Okay. We donated $1 million to these 3 great organizations in support of building a more inclusive world.
There we go. It should be good now.
All of you, our millions of players out there, joined us in support of
remove game sound?
You came out
yeah, you know, I could totally do that.
In 9 in-game challenges. And by coming together, we are showing the
there you go. I just dunked out the in-game sound while there's like important things going on there.
And thank you for that. We're opening ways for you to play a bunch of great games for free. Starting today for the rest of the week, Origin Access as well as the Vaultlin EA Access are free. For PlayStation 4 players, we'll also have a bunch of free trials running all week. We're talking FIFA, Madden, PvZ Garden Warfare 2, Star Wars Battlefront, and much more. So jump in, bring your friends, have fun with some great games this week while you're
Origin.
ready and excited for what's to come. Now, without further ado, we bring you Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Hey, here we go. Something we actually want to see. We got tweets. Full on offline story mode. It's gotta be the answer yes, right? There we go. I'll still be playing Paragon in the background, but let's see this. Okay, alright. We got the Star Wars. Okay, well, 1 second. I have to turn that down because that's like the most copyrighted music of all fucking time. So once they actually start talking, then that'll be good.
I'm Janina Gavankar, and I play Commander Iden Versio, leader of the Inferno Squad in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
He's very intense. Leader of the Inferno Squad, they said.
I'm also an advocate for in-depth
Oh, Galactic Conquest. I'd love that.
Games. That tweet from John Boyega was like the tweet heard around the world. It spoke for all of us.
Imperial March.
When can we play
Highlight of E3.
a Star Wars story? We don't want to just relive the movies we've watched.
You're not a video game lady, go away.
What we want to do is have a new and authentic
Rudy PD, please go.
Untold story. A story that delivers new perspectives and enables us
she from the
to
Red
play
Veil.
some of our
I
favorite
mean,
Star
might as well
Wars
be, based on what we're seeing here.
also introducing new ones. And just like Rogue One tells an essential Star Wars story ahead of A New Hope, Star Wars Battlefront 2 will tell a new Star Wars story that helps bridge the gap between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
Okay.
It's good.
It's good, I promise. Trust me. You have to trust me, right?
The previous Battlefront of 2015, but we wanted more. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is much bigger than the previous title, with more than 3 times the content of the first game.
Oh, so it's a full game this time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now,
A full
I'm
game.
all about that couch co-op, and they're bringing it back with the return of skirmish. So I'm going to be cuddling up with someone playing me some Battlefront 2. In multiplayer, there are more heroes, more vehicles, more planets. I've been to some of them. More space battles and starfighter assault, and deeper progression and customization as well.
You turn up the stream volume.
Content from across all
It doesn't go up
eras.
much higher than this.
But, as we know, Star Wars is not just some checklist
There we
of
go.
great features. How does Battlefront 2 play?
Like an actual Battlefront game. Yeah, right?
The team at DICE in Stockholm has some of the most talented
3/4 of the game.
in the world. And they've
What
been
if it's
working
not a
with
full
the
game and it's
game
just a fake
changers to
promise?
make
That'd be
sure Star
unfortunate.
Wars Battlefront 2
But I'm not
has
going to
the
pre-order it, so
multiplayer
I'll find out
we're
later.
looking for. These game changers, they basically get like tapped on the shoulder because they're the best Battlefront players in the world, and then they get secretly flown
More
out
trips,
to
yeah.
Stockholm. As long as they provide valuable feedback, they get an early look at the game.
Love old
Sounds like
Jedi
an
and
awesome
Sith like Dark
program,
Revan,
and if I
that'd be
can suck
great.
at multiplayer, maybe I get an invite. That's true. So let's hear more from them about their time at DICE.
I only pre-order if like reviews have been out for a week and it's still able to be pre-ordered. That's usually what will get my pre-order.
After the release
Or
of Star Wars
Persona.
Battlefront 1, the community thought there should have been more. And the good news is this, the developers have been listening.
Yeah, I didn't even buy the first game.
I'm really excited.
Fuck pre-ordering
that
a new
game
one.
changers get their hands on the game.
This is gonna stay, right? Sorry? The clean UI look is gonna stay?
There's still time to change something if it's not working.
Oh my god. My first impression with the game is upgraded. All 3 eras are gonna be in the game.
No! Earth Boss coming at me!
Oh, okay, We've got a whole bunch of new features. One of the biggest ones that a lot of fans are excited about is the class system.
They split the characters up into different classes.
They have different weapons, special abilities that you can customize.
It affects your health. It affects how you are gonna support your team.
Let's play. How much of this is in the game? Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
The gunplay and the weapons have completely been redone compared
Class
to the
system,
first
finally.
Battlefront.
Yep.
Now there is a lengthened skill gap in it.
It feels a lot better and go, oh, okay,
I wonder
this
with
gun
like a
feels
class
something
system
real,
if
less
they're
fun.
gonna have
So far, we're introducing a system called Battle Points, which will allow you to become not only heroes,
like the
but other
actual
things on the
classes that were in like Battlefront 2, like the real actual. Oh yeah, we got those droids. Droids, and you get to play as the roller droid. Come on.
Or even coming in as a hero.
And the coolest thing, I think, is a level of customization, not just from a weapon standpoint.
Real
but
Battlefront
the
2, please?
actual
Yeah, for real.
character's own abilities.
Like if they just make an updated version of what Battlefront 2 has already been in the past, then we're solid. Then we're done here.
Game Changers is always a really great working environment when you're trying to figure things out.
I mean, to know that you're giving key feedback to make it a better experience for everybody, it's like putting your footprint out there and saying, look, I'm part of this.
Is everyone in position?
Yeah. Ready?
Everyone ready?
So I'm going to participate in making the trailer. It's a whole different level of fantasy.
All right, recording.
So in 3, 2, 1.
And now, on behalf of the EA Game Changers and DICE, this is the world premiere of Star Wars
The original game, and we
Battlefront 2.
realized we fucked up the first game. Whoops. Whoopsies. Oh man, how'd that happen? Last time that happened in a multiplayer was Juggernaut and Modern Warfare, and that didn't go well. They knew that battle points are going to be paid. Nah, I doubt it. I don't think they would do that, right? Right? No way they would do that. Yeah, fucking droids. I love playing as the droids. Okay. This looks like they actually made a Battlefront game. Based on some of these previews, it looks like they might have actually made a Battlefront game. Like, this is all just like CG bullshit for the most part, but it looks like, just maybe, they made a fucking Battlefield game. Or Battlefront game, rather. Which is what I was wanting the first time. If they actually made a fucking Battlefront game, then we're about to have a good time. Like the first game was just a joke. They didn't realize how bad people wanted it, so now they're like, oh shit, let's actually make it then? Yeah, I guess so. Are they gonna have the space battles too? Like, are they gonna have like the fucking cruiser battles? I'd be down for cruiser battles.
Assignments, they are unusual.
Where are my roly dudes though? Yeah, that's for real though. Need them roly dudes. Need my roly polies.
Yoda,
Shared
Darth
customizable
Maul,
ships.
Wookiees, Kylo Ren versus Rey. I watched that thing like 20 times backstage with my mom before this even started. My mom's here. Yes, it's a big day for me. I'm sorry. So. Okay. So we have even more exciting things for you. In
Remember
just a
the
moment,
original Battlefront
YouTube
games where you could
personality
play as those? So fun. Oh yeah, that was like some of the best stuff in there.
Mendez and DICE developer Paul Kesslin will showcase Assault on Speed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer. Yep.
Okay.
We've got 39 game changers ready to go, head-to-head in a 20 versus 20 match.
Battlefront stream when? They're probably gonna
Battle
stream
on
it.
Feed, and I'm gonna take the 40th slot. We'll see. Okay, but you're not gonna want to miss this because, like, maybe you've seen some teasers, but this is the real thing, okay? All the bells and whistles,
all right.
all the newness. But before we take you there, another big Star Wars Battlefront fan has some exciting news.
All right.
Hi guys, it's John Boyega here. You thought I wasn't gonna turn up?
Makes
Yes,
sense.
I was, but
This
I'm
makes
sorry
sense.
I can't be there with you because I'm doing a play in London. But I do have some great news. Obviously, you know I'm a massive fan of Star Wars Battlefront 1. And now we're going into the next chapter with Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I do actually want to see
Very,
some
very
like actual
excited to share
gameplay.
this news
I'm pretty excited to see that.
We've seen Yoda, we've seen Luke, we've seen all the other characters, but where's Finn? Finn will definitely be a part of Star Wars Battlefront 2 alongside
Stalling.
Captain Phasma.
Well, it's probably
part of
stalling for the
first season
setup, you know.
Content.
Is this
And
pod
there's
racing?
more.
I mean, I hope so.
On top of that, we also get to play on the new planet Crate that you saw on the Last Jedi teaser trailer in April. So this is going to be an exciting time. I'm going to be playing. If you see Finn running around whooping some ass, it's me. So I'm getting ready, getting set for you guys to play with me on Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I'm excited. Let's play.
You play as young Anakin.
Okay, but did you listen? Finn and Phasma are headed to Star Wars Battlefront 2 this holiday, and it will be free. Yes.
All right, free DLC. I'm okay with this.
The team at DICE heard our feedback loud and clear on the previous Battlefront and are committed to keeping.
Can we get a pod racing game? I mean, hey, Star Wars Pod Racer, that was a good video game.
Post-launch for all players at no additional charge. So, the first season, inspired by Star Wars The Last Jedi, is only the beginning of the additional content coming to this game. All post-launch heroes, maps, weapons, and vehicles will be free for everyone who owns Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yes. And yesterday, EA announced that players who pre-order will get early access to multiplayer beta and Yoda's epic lightsaber mastery star card.
Mastery star card?
Let us recap. Essential Star Wars story. Multiplayer across all 3 Star Wars eras.
Mastery star cards?
Split screen co-op.
The Silly A's conference? Yeah, I know, right?
Content that will keep us playing together for years to come.
No way they can save this game is by adding HK-47.
Yes, right? Yes.
Save it?
Yes.
It looks okay. Mastery star card makes
so
me fucking worried, though. I don't like those words.
Part of this team making this amazing game. I can't believe they let
Those
me
words
do
make
this
me
today.
worried.
And I can't wait to play the game in its entirety in November. And I get to start right now. So I'm going to go pick up my controller, and I'm going to throw it over to iJustine and Golden Boy and Paul to take us to Assault on Feed.
Don't pay to win already. Please, God, no. Please don't ruin the game with pay to win.
Multiplayer.
Thanks so much. Hey guys, welcome to the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer gameplay.
Extra star card sounds like shit. Yeah, it does. I'd like
gameplay
for it to not be shit, but I get the feeling that they fucked up. They showed us a lot of cool shit, and then they threw in one thing, and that's like, does that ruin the fucking game? Because
We got a lot
Fucking
going
past
on today.
experience.
First of all, what we're going to see today is a 3-stage mode. It's our new gameplay. We'll be showing people going. The droids are attacking Theed. They'll be going all the way up the main pathway towards the Royal Palace.
Paragon game's over.
The MTT tank. From there, if we progress to stage 2,
Punch this up a little bit.
the droids need to try to bypass security.
I think we expected too much. I just want it to be a good game. That's my only expectation, is that it's good.
And there, the droids,
Which shouldn't be too much, right?
Try to capture that from the clone army. Unfortunately, the clone army's still there. Needs to try to push him out and make that last stand.
Can we just take a moment here and appreciate the fact that we're going to be droids in
Sounds like that card system that totally ruined Halo. Yep.
Man, you guys got to come alive over here because we're going to see some great gameplay. We have some great game changers who are going to
I think we messed up. I didn't mess up.
Competing as a term.
I mean, at least let me see the game, right?
Yeah, no, it's been super
Let's see
exciting. We
this.
got a chance to play yesterday, and it's just really fun to sort of
Yeah,
get into
exactly,
this
Modmar.
environment. You know, it's something that we've seen in the movies, but we're actually in the gameplay, and with somebody here who has actually worked on the game. So let's talk more about what we're seeing here and getting into this, because there's 3 phases.
The way the droids run is super fun.
That's right, and also we have some great game changers. You saw one of them pop up in just a little
We're
while.
gonna play
So,
Bazak.
updates, Pool Shark, Mooselk. We also have my boy Darkness.
Guard systems are great, but not when they are in literally everything. I just. Oh, what the hell is happening? Oh, thanks.
But anyway, here you go. So, Star Wars Battlefront.
Amazing.
Folks. Now this is awesome.
NBA Live, just cuz. That's an amazing fuck up. NBA players in my Star Wars? It's more likely than you think.
Definitely. The droids are sitting there trying to escort that MTT up the main pathway. If they're successful, we go on to that phase 2. But right now, what we're
Holy shit.
Some specialist gameplay from I think Battlefront updates.
Yeah, let's actually talk about the specialists, and also you're going to see a couple different classes here. This class in particular that Massive G is using is the heavy class. Specialist, kind of your sniper, right? But the heavy class, what do they do here?
So the heavy class is great. They got a bit more health than your average trooper.
They look like they have a
Also
frontal
able to
shield.
Pop that combat shield, try to push into areas. So you can see those guys as pushers or defenders.
All right.
But it looks
This
like
looks
we got
okay.
one of our Vulture droids right now. Not sure who's flying this guy, but these guys are great at air-to-air, trying to take out those other ships that might be coming in, that Naboo N1 Starfighter. Otherwise, they're there to provide some great ground support like we're seeing here, trying to get some strafing runs in on those clones.
Oh, no! Come on, man.
Right in the fucking building.
Did it wrong there, buddy.
PC gameplay, right? Oh, yeah, for sure.
We also have ground support as well.
We do.
You do episode 4 Warframe free to play? Yeah, that happened yesterday. We did that yesterday. It's not up on YouTube yet.
Something that's really great at troop suppression. But we see here.
Yeah, I know, right, last one?
Doing that. Oh man, he's just mowing some droids down there.
Yeah, just absolutely shredding. You're going to see this happen quite a bit, especially in this phase.
Holy shit.
Open field here, right? And you can just come through for some great great bombing.
There's a lot of open field here. This is a fucking city, my dude. Come on. There's one square.
Players will fear the skies, and they will, look for cover in this map where it's already difficult to find cover.
Yeah, same, Xander. Because it looks great. Like, the visuals are on fucking point.
He is probably taking out
But,
but this Vulture droid
being, like, good is the thing. And, like, I feel like from, like, what I'm looking at right now, the thing that I just don't want is for them to make it bullshit pay to win. Like, if they let you buy cosmetics and whatever, I guess it's fine. I would rather not have fucking, like, a million paid cosmetics in a $60 video game, but that's EA at this point.
Absolutely. It's something that is,
Ooh.
That's painful. The assault class is something that a lot of players will be able to jump right into.
Yeah, because dying to vehicles feels good.
Attacker. I think they're going to be fairly easy. You can get right in and just start having your typical run and gun action. Their signature ability, you see here at the top of the screen, your number 2 ability, that switches you over to a shotgun. You get a little bit faster, and you're able to really get in there. And
Your second ability switches to a shotgun?
I love using
That's your ability?
It is so good, and it's actually, when I first used it,
The switch to the shotgun ability?
And I said, wait a minute, I can destroy people with this. So I just charged into the room and just absolutely shredded.
Miss Elk is playing.
So fun.
Who's Miss Elk?
We're also seeing some great dogfighting here between
Second ability is switching weapons, yeah.
and the Separatists. This is certainly,
Yeah, pay to get sooner is okay with me too. That's fine. That's actually probably the thing I would prefer.
They just always do a good job with the air.
Like, if somebody can pay another $50 to unlock everything, then it's like, okay, fine. Sure.
Yeah, that Vulture cannot shake him.
Well, so we got Star Wars HQ here. He's playing the assault class again, and you saw here he has the signature thermal detonator that he'll be able to kind of suppress some of those guys with as he rushes in.
And there are different weapons as well. Like one of the guns that I would oftentimes use was the
ability shotguns.
Automatic gun.
Doak is a big Overwatch guy. They used to play a bunch of Team Fortress. Oh, okay. I didn't know he was. Yeah, I imagine they invited like a lot of people to the event.
That really shreds through people in close range. I was, using a little.
I mean, we want to give you a little bit more weapon variety.
So a dose of
Also,
skepticism is just healthy. Yeah, definitely.
That doing what it does best. He's suppressing that point, trying to keep those clones out of the way.
They're trying to make their way forward as the.
Oh, he just bounced that grenade back to him.
Continues to march down. He has to get away from that.
He's trying to. I don't know. Is he trying to flank the tank? That's not smart.
I don't know, man. Maybe he will.
Upgrade into Star Wars hack.
Combat roll there. Got to give you some escape options in case you get into some.
Belted shotgun and Warframe win. Yeah, these things. I love these things.
Some ATRTs, yes. So
I love these things.
Taking out those AATs. So these guys are a little quick. They have an ion charge ability. That way they'll be able to do a little bit more extra damage against.
I love these fucking mechs. They make no goddamn sense, but I love them.
Really rushing around points. Like, look at this. He's just.
Can you stomp someone out? What can you do with this?
You can run someone over if you want.
Yeah, and that shit for the exact reason. Yeah, absolutely you can. Looks like we aren't getting the old Battlefield 2 class this time. My nostalgia.
Almost immediately.
It said there's the multiple classes that you can pick, so we're kind of getting a little bit of it.
You know, look for this guy to be on a tear a little bit later as well.
Like we got like multiple classes right here.
An officer, as a matter of fact, right in front of Star Wars.
We did one of my favorite classes.
What is it about the officer that makes it so unique?
I mean, my Twitch skills aren't where they used to be.
At points are either currency or XP.
But
hopefully it's XP.
To really buff up my class or buff up my teammates.
I would like it to be XP. That'd be nice. You said the battle points are how you get to play the heroes. Oh, or if they're just like the in-game, like you're doing well currency, that's totally fine then.
What's great about some of these starfighters is these are accessed through our new battle point system. So
okay, here, talk about it.
Pickup token on the map like we used to in the last game. You're now able to, depending on how well you do, whether you're scoring points via kills, via team play assists, or you're playing the objective like we really want players to do, you're earning points continuously.
Okay.
Allow you to spend those on whether it be a special character, whether it be a vehicle, or a hero.
Okay.
The battle points
that's fine.
To unlock all of those things.
All those things, definitely.
And also
that's definitely fine.
When we get into phase 2, that's when battle points are really going to play a role there, right?
I mean, right now, definitely you see a lot more. It's an open space. You have time for this air combat, there's some vehicle gameplay. But once we get inside, it's going to be a different story.
That's right.
Things are correct.
Heat up. And what is this happening, right? This is a lock-on just trying to shake him out?
Yep.
Yeah, they better enjoy their air combat here, because that's not going to be happening for much longer.
Oh, Master G is just destroying him. Oh, no, he got picked off. Nice job.
But he was doing
Destroyer droid.
Yep. Team, right? It's that combined arms fire. You want to make sure
play more, get better shit. Yeah. Well, I assume it would be on like a match-to-match basis, like if you're gonna like save up for the hero or get some vehicles and that kind of business.
That's right. Use those later on. Got some specialist gameplay here as well. Maybe you can take off a couple faces, perhaps.
And so in the specialist
let's get good or pay to get good sooner seems acceptable. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So they have access to a trip mine.
Well, I mean, you should if you can pay for the battle points, that'll be fucked up because then like someone could be like, I have $300. Let's be Darth Maul every game. If you can do something like that, that would be fucked up.
And it's especially potent in this area because it is such a big open area.
Friction, battle point booster, XP. Oh. A battle point booster would ruin this shit.
I have to say, man, Musok is killing it in this world.
Again, he's doing great. Oh, and we see
Droid hitbox OP.
One of the officer classes right next to one of the clones.
Officer, fantastic for pushing, right? You want to be able to push.
Heroes are probably going to be OP. I mean, heroes are kind of always OP. That's why they're heroes. Did you play the old Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic games? Yes.
When those heavies are trying to drive towards a point, you got your officers behind you, giving you some extra health.
I hope that battle points reset after each match. Yeah, they almost certainly will.
Or on the opposite side, if you're one of the droids, you really need to lock down a point. The officers
like EA does some scummy shit, but I don't think that they're that dumb, right? Right.
I'm trying to see if Massive G here is, he's really focused on the bombing runs, right? He's not trying to go into combat.
Yeah, battle points that you can buy or battle point boosters would be so shit. Yeah, that would totally ruin the game for me. I would not get it if they had that in there.
He just went into siege mode.
Yeah, this is happening.
Oh yeah, so tell us about the siege mode. How does this play out?
In siege mode, for a limited time, you're able to just blow up some huge area effect shots. You lock down your position, but you're able to have a lot more firepower.
We also just saw the B2 super battle droid there.
Like the voice lines for the droids. Oh yeah.
Another one of my
I want Galactic Conquest back.
Yeah,
Yup.
Want
that real bad.
Those guys,
You just flying straight up to see how high you could go.
Oh, there it is.
And This big explosion indicates phase 1 is over.
Don't
Now
underestimate
we
them.
start
Yeah.
Phase 2, and this is when the action really begins to pick up here because it gets
I
really
love
tight
Sunflower.
inside of that building, and players need to be mindful of that and look for this B2 to just shred through everyone, especially
This droid's always been dope.
that he has to be able to keep him just constantly shooting in the fight.
Wrist
He's going
rockets.
to make a huge difference here as the fight moves inside. I mean, there's going to be narrow pathways. He's going to be able to just shred as soon as anybody gets in his way. Because it's those narrow corridors, it's going to be trouble.
And just waiting for the prime opportunity to push up here. Players falling, got white.
For the main gun of a tank has an activatable ability.
Here
There we go. Yeah, somebody got enough for the hero. Man, like inside corridors, Darth Maul.
I mean, he's a great mobile attacker. He's going to sit there with his lightsaber.
Close quarters too.
Spin attack, chokehold, furious throw.
Some of his abilities you can see here, he's got that spin attack. He's able to just
It looks
rush in
dope.
and out of combat and just take eyes out.
This looks like the heroes I remember. Oh, okay, all right, all right. Well,
He wishes Darth Maul could reflect. I was like, if he could reflect, he'd be too strong. He'd be way too strong.
This is a good flank. That was a good flank by Boba Fett and Maul. Just shredded the clone army, unfortunately.
So what role does Boba Fett fill in this battle?
Boba Fett is definitely a hunter-killer. So if the clone army...
pretty sure every Battlefront player wants Galactic Conquest back, and that super battle droid better have pound shot. Yeah, for sure, Lux. I definitely agree.
And so what difference does he have from the last game?
McCannon. Fuck Cannon. Plays cool shit.
Rocket that will really disorient players completely. But he also has this rocket barrage instead of just one rocket. He's able
Was this
to
Star Wars mod for Warframe?
Also, one thing to keep in mind, we saw the B2, here we go, but on the clone side, there are specialist, characters that you can pick up as well. We haven't seen much of it yet, but that would be the clone.
Please let Jango Fett be a hero on this. I wouldn't be too surprised to see that.
It has the jump jets that you love.
You know what? I bet Jango would actually be a skin for Boba.
Brought back here, but now focused on the central class.
Exactly.
Like they would just be the same, but it's like just a skin swap. I could see that happening.
lay down so much firepower.
Where's my single player? Oh, they've said the single player's in there. This didn't show any.
He was able to find him on that one, but here comes some officer gameplay here.
Oh, good. Finally, somebody playing some support.
Support people matter too.
They do.
You gotta give them some love.
We're the linchpin of the team, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is not Jango Fett during the Clone Wars?
There's two abilities that, yeah, exactly. It's that healing ability. It gives you a little bit of buff for your little over health, but it also heals you back up. So it's
Cannon, I'm not really worried about.
Oh boy, and here we go. It's getting ready for phase 3 in just a little bit. There's a jump trooper. We talked about him before. Jump trooper.
Can they go up into those windows?
But again, you know, it's attached to a specialist now, so not everyone's going to have it equipped. Although
Is this Warframe PvP 2.0? That's it.
I'm going to be excited to hop in a jump trooper and shred people myself.
I mean, I know
Jango and Boba have different weapons. It's not that important. Oh, well then.
Not gonna lie, I'm super excited.
Well then.
She's quite a powerful character.
Don't run.
Some of
She
her
got,
abilities.
you know, she got out of that one really,
Don't
really
run.
quickly, but
they
got her.
The droid fallen by a
Finished
simple
her off.
droid.
No, but Ray has,
Ray is super powerful. Blam blam.
Absolutely. So Ray's mind trick is something that
Ooh, there goes Maul.
All enemies, they'll be confused for a little bit, and your controls will kind of, work against you, making you
Rage.
vulnerable to attack.
Just so you guys know, this is when it gets insane. Because there's so much.
Here's dimes. You get per minute again. 10.
We saw a little Han, yeah.
Are we going to get some Han?
I hope so.
I hope so.
But I mean, you saw it earlier. So every time
40K Battlefront game.
Battle points you have, and some people
I mean, I really do want this to be good.
Especially this late in the game, you'll see a lot more of these special classes coming out.
It looks like it could do it.
So again, this jump trooper here, with his rocket launcher and his jump pack, trying to be mobile, trying to fly into that last zone and capture a point.
This is really where
Heavy
enemies are
troopers.
gonna thrive as well because
There it is.
my goodness, you just see
That looks
them
dope.
through the doorway.
That looks
just
dope.
Absolutely dominating the clones. They need to push out. They need to fight this one
Jesus.
out here. There are so many lives left at the separate.
Ray isn't even born during the Clone Wars. No, man, don't worry about it. Who cares? Like fucking Star Wars canon? Come on. In video games?
If they cap it, that will be it. The Separatists will win this game.
It's not looking so good for my boys in the Clone Army.
Droid Echoes? Yeah.
Separatist fan.
Yeah, we need some roller droids up in this
I'm
bitch.
just gonna go on whichever team wins.
Oh,
So I'm not gonna be too picky here.
They're just a solo Han instead of Han Solo. Oh, I didn't hear clearly. I was reading chat. A drone with a minigun?
Oh, yeah, so in this third phase, though, in the droids are trying to capture that throne room. So you can see here, if you remember.
Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Yeah, this does look dope, though. If there's no, like, pay-to-win bullshit or anything like that, then, I think this could actually be one that I'll pick up.
Oh, jeez.
Han Solo's just getting torn up.
This is going to be trouble.
It's like too soon, man. I can't relive.
I said Han Solo that time.
Like, don't do it.
Darth Maul is just destroying absolutely everything. I mean, is there any tips to like taking him down?
I mean, you want to have a try to
General Grievous, please. That'd be cool.
The tip is blasters.
Run away. Maybe run away.
Secret Heavy with a minigun. Bros class, maybe.
Oh, man. He was our MVP. Look at that.
Nice stuff. Moose out. Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, that one's what's classified as? I just call them roller droids.
My goodness.
I want a roller droid, that's for sure.
What did you guys think?
Even if it's considered a hero, I want it.
I'm lying. It was freaking awesome. I love it. It's so good. It's like, I love the class-based gameplay personally, because again,
it looks cool.
Really get your squad, your friends to get together and say like, hey, I want to, run the.
Just play that clip again. Holy shit.
Actually, I think it's just a crash montage. I think that's what we're gonna do at this point. It's just all crash.
Oh god.
I'm down with that.
But it was Musak. I mean, he's sitting there, getting as many battle points as he can for his next life. I mean, that's what you want to try to see with this battle point system. You want to either snowball your points.
This fucking highlight right now.
Getting more and more things.
Yeah, that's right. And again, just the game. One thing I do want to.
Oh man.
The team on, EA and DICE.
Invisa. Yeah, Steve, you're super right. When your hype man lets his guard down.
Brought to life the way that you guys really managed to do so. I mean, kudos on that one.
Play Lego Star Wars just to play as that droid? Oh yeah, for sure, Xander. Lego Star Wars was good though.
I mean, the team back home is amazing. They do incredible things.
Is this Battlefront 2? Yes, it is.
It looks so pretty. Just look at this laser fire. It's intense, and it looks.
Yeah, this looks good.
It really does look incredible.
So good. I was just gushing right now. Like we get it. The game looks good. Definitely.
Or droid types.
Awesome.
I bet they will.
And overall, I mean, I have to say, like, I can't wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait to coordinate with my friends.
Sorry.
And destroy the clone scum. I can't wait for that. Yeah. Exactly. Separatists all day.
Well, guys, that was so awesome. Now, if you guys are in LA, you can
Revan Hero, please.
this weekend. And if you come down on Monday, we've got a chance for you guys to win a trip to
entire squad of heavy gunners for a shield wall. Yes. Phalanx.
Which is, I mean, that's not asking.
They should be congratulated for beautiful visuals and sound design. Yeah, although, well, sound design, make it sound like Star Wars is like somewhat.
You've been before.
Yeah, I've been there plenty times. It's one of the most ridiculous conventions ever. If you happen to go, it's insane.
Show us the story mode we wanted, because this is just the same thing all over again. Well, they said there's going to be a story mode, so like, we'll know with the reviews if the story mode is like an actual thing or if it's just kind of there.
You guys can download Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
They would show us Galactic Conquest. I'd pre-order that shit, but they won't. Oh yeah, they really should put that in there.
That you guys saw today and many more.
Titanfall 2 now, EA.
You're making Battlefront 2.
They're very sadly not gonna show that.
Galaxy of Heroes.
I play a ton of Galaxy Heroes. I've played that game every day since it launched. I think I've actually spent about $1,000 in that game.
You have a problem.
I do have a problem.
Yeah.
But there's just so much Star Warsy goodness. I can't help it.
I gotta pick it up. I have to play.
You should try it.
Yeah, I know my brother. He was going nuts about it, so I guess I have to make it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I started playing
They don't put out story mode and control. We'll probably tear them a new one again. Well, yeah.
All right, sorry, I'm busy. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Stay tuned to Battlefront2.com for more about the game, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Paul. Golden Boy, this was incredible. And now
Sornin. I'd love that. Ooh, what the hell? Claro, thank you for the $5, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone.
I don't know how you like your coffee, so here's some money for it.
The development team.
Just don't be a basic bitch and go to Starbucks.
Thank you, Flaro.
Now, we can't
Story mode is $50 DLC. Oh my god.
And there's more coming. Stay tuned online for a closer look at some of our biggest game. And remember, EA Play is for all of you.
No. They said like one specific DLC is free.
Now, let's play.
How long is the press conference? I actually don't know. Oh, what the fuck? No sound? No sound with this Star Wars thing. Mobile games. Oh wait, there it is.
Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Download for free today.
A game you can play while taking a shit.
We're here in Hollywood, California at EA Play. We're here to talk to you today about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and a brand new character we have come to the game we teased last week, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Today I'm joined by Cassandra Gomez, Community Manager for Galaxy of Heroes, also known as Cozy Space.
2004 graphics, but on your phone.
And Daniel McLaren, Lead Designer on Galaxy of Heroes, also goes by Not Really a Jedi.
How did I not know E3 was going on? Like, I'm so you know what I mean? Nice.
Pleasantly, it's not pleasantries. I want to get into it. I'm excited with just the Empire rework and the Dark Side Rising. We're bringing.
I think that's it for E3. It might be.
I want to know more about him.
So before we get into it, I think we have a trailer we're going to show you guys. So
do we know what time this is ending? Oh man, a trailer. Yeah. Oh man, Star Wars babies. Download now and get your derp-faced Luke.
So there he is. You guys have seen him for the first time here at EA Play. So
I don't even know what I saw.
What's the community? Are they excited about Thrawn? Like,
community has been in
Battlefront 2 looks kind of cool.
They're ready for Empire Dark Side season. And they
I hope if it doesn't have a bunch of like
what can you tell us? And
paper power bullshit
the community wants to know,
or anything like that, then I'll get it.
And that's awesome because Admiral Thrawn is one of those characters that in the universe he's incredible. I mean, he's
Battlefront
the
3
guy
gets
that was
announced.
unstoppable. He's defeated everybody. He's the only alien allowed in the fleet at this time.
We do it in a real game and not this trash. Yeah, for real.
Bringing him in,
we're putting Thrawn in this game because we got everyone else in this game, I guess.
A lot of time figuring out what are the kit design pieces that we need to put together to end up with a guy who was killer in PvP, could do very well in PvE, but ultimately still function as a beast inside raids. So
tell me, how is he a beast in raids? And tell me more about this cleanser. I'm hearing rumors of cleansing.
Yeah, so he is the first Empire character that brings a cleanse to Empire allies only. So he has the ability to not only cleanse himself, but a targeted ally as well. But he has something that's super unique that we've never done with any character before, and that is that Admiral Thrawn brings a special ability to every Empire-only ally in your team. That ally will now have the ability to cleanse their own
game has
debuffs,
raids.
and in doing so, allow themselves to manipulate their own turn meter. Thrawn then manipulates other people's turn meter, and inside raids, that functionality has changed a little bit. So, for example, he might do a speed
Is this
down
the last
or a speed
thing
up
so I
on
can turn
somebody
this
and then
off?
later
I
apply
need to
ability
know.
Block, buff, total nerd here, but he then, when you take that into a raid, he says, I no longer do that, but I apply a defense down instead. And it's unresistant.
This is at their fucking E3 stage? Like, the meta of their fucking mobile game? Really? No one cares.
He has the ability to take his own turn meter, completely get rid of it, apply it to somebody else, and at the same time, messing with their protection. So, super strategic, super exciting.
Yeah, this is the last thing. Look, this would be like the most bummer note to end on.
Yes, totally an Arts of War. Yeah, he's incredible.
Can
We're
you
very
tell
excited.
us a bit about the event that's coming up?
So.
Okay, we're fucking ready up. Here we go. Let's fucking let's get in this fucking Paragon right here.
We'll need to go out, get the Phoenix Squad members as they are.
It's literally Mobius, but Star Wars. Yeah.
With Thrawn, he's their primary protagonist.
Yeah, exactly, Steve. This is like off to the side with no one here.
Best friend ever. So
like their mobile game is like on screens back there behind them, and there's no one playing.
Acquire a Thrawn up to a 7-star Thrawn through the participation in this event.
Cannot
yeah,
wait.
We're really excited. So yeah.
All right. Well, that is our. Actually, when can players get Thrawn?
Yes. So Thrawn will be available June 15th in, like I said, traditional legendary style event. We're super excited, so you got plenty of time. The game is set up for you right now. We've brought all the Phoenix members into.
Yeah, tomorrow is Microsoft.
Completely accessible. So go,
That should be interesting. I wonder if they're actually going to be able to like sway anybody on actually getting an Xbox One. I don't think the Scorpio is going to be very impressive.
Awesome. So next week you're going to be.
Yeah, like this is like the longest anyone's talked about a game no one gives a fuck about. I think.
So that concludes our EA Star Wars.
Paragon's great. It's a fantastic game.
We're now going to throw to Need for Speed Payback. I believe we've got an awesome trailer. So, all right, thanks everyone.
Ooh, an awesome trailer. Bump that up a little bit.
We were a crew, and she left us with.
This game actually looks good.
We're gonna end this, starting now.
Get me close to him. I'll take care of the rest.
Is this not the same thing we just saw? I think we just watched this. Pretty sure we just watched this.
Hey, Matt. You built this all yourself?
An artist can turn any scrap into a supercar.
This crew right here, that's the future.
We own these streets, Tyler, and the house always wins.
Well, not tonight it didn't.
Hey, what's going on, guys? We're here at EA Play checking out Need for Speed Payback. I got two devs here with me, and we're going to
Didn't we check this out already? I think we checked this out already.
Customization. I'm here with Will Ho, who's the creative director on Need for Speed.
And they're gone. Hello? Their stream died. Hello? Hello? Creative director on Need for Speed, please. Press F to pay respects to EA. Let me refresh that page. Well then. RIP EA? We'll see if it comes back. Put that up in the corner real quick and let's finish this Paragon game. If it comes back, well here, I'll turn on Paragon sound. If it comes back, we'll know. I'm a little behind on my jungle farm, but I'm not too worried about it. We're here with our and goodbye. Huh. What is Paragon? Paragon is a free-to-play MOBA. That is a third-person MOBA that is really good. Very good video game. EA died? Did I buy Prey? I have not played Prey. I've heard it's good. Is that versus bots or versus players? Oh, this is versus bots. I'm not fighting players while trying to like watch E3 stuff. Paragon was overrated, but it actually looks good. Oh yeah, Paragon's super good. Also, it looks beautiful, yeah, for sure. Green buff. Is anybody seeing the EA stream? For me, it's down as fuck. Looks down as all hell. Here, let me just refresh this again just to see. Why not P5? Be starting it up later. Oh yeah, I was planning to start it up right after EA stuff. Oh, is they back? Okay, they back now. There we go.
Past here, and then Tyler and Jess are gonna hop into action here. They're gonna hop into their Mustang RTR. Yeah, classic Need for Speed.
There we go.
Right.
YouTube version is still running. Okay, here we go. I refreshed and it popped back up.
What are we planning to do?
Yeah, so Tyler's gonna take the wheels, gonna use his street racing skills to carve his way through dense traffic. He's gonna deal with some.
Paragon's still too loud. I turned the sound for Paragon off.
But most importantly, he's gonna drive and catch that truck so that Jess can get into position to hijack this truck in motion.
Didn't we already see this?
Let's get going and catch up to this truck.
See what you can do, Nick.
All right, so I've got nitrous. There we go.
You got nitrous, punch it. You're gonna try to catch up to these rivals. We got two Dodge Challengers, all blacked out.
Chops for EA.
Gotta take them out. Yeah, let's go.
What do you mean chops?
So We got health on top. Whoa, that was a quick takedown. That was a big takedown.
You are a natural action.
Was someone like else playing or something? Because it seems like
We've got these cameras that present your biggest, baddest.
it seems like someone's actually playing like the demo or something.
Catch up to the truck. The plan is to
Okay.
catch up to the truck by the tunnel, because in the tunnel,
That's more impressive if someone's actually playing it.
you're not gonna be able to see
This looks good.
emotion, so you gotta take,
This is Burnout now? Dude, Burnout's a good game, no diss. If it's fucking Need for Burnout, I'm fucking fine.
Could you mention that a bit? Yeah.
It's EA Play, not the conference anymore. Oh, okay. Well, here, let's watch a little bit. Let's watch a little bit of Need for Speed. I like Need for Speed.
They're hopping on this Mustang. They're going 150 miles an hour, and they feel like a hero right away.
So we caught up to the truck, and things never go to plan.
Yeah, in action movies, yeah, things go sideways. So, you know, the truck driver really doesn't want you to steal that Koenigsegg. So he's brake checked you, the doors are flying open, and you're set back. He's just, he's booking it right now. He's plowed through all these traffic cars, making life tough for you. You got to navigate your way through the scene and catch up to that truck.
He's made an absolute mess of this highway. All right, so I'm pushing.
All right. You can catch him, Nick.
I'm
Get that
going.
nitrous.
I need more nitrous.
Cinematic
There we
shit.
go.
Alright,
Here we have some enforcers.
Fine with
So
cinematics.
now, you know, talking about
Burnout for
the
speed,
AI
yeah.
we made. So a lot of the fans are asking for tougher AI.
Change Need for Speed completely. I mean, it looks good though.
Jostling and battling with them. Every overtake is earned. So
Like, I'm pretty down for this.
up their attitude to 11, right?
They just made the Bethesda conference. Be 6 a.m. in the morning just to say, fuck you, Europe. Yeah, right. That's a fuck you to me also, though. To be fair.
Finds different things in the environment that you can use against your rivals. So looking out for telephone poles, guardrails, traffic.
Forza and Drive Club are better than Need for Speed is being shown right now. I don't think that's accurate. Drive Club was like a pile of garbage. And Forza is like not what I'm looking for. Like Forza is like a way more serious driving game, and I don't want a serious driving game. Like this looks way not serious. So for me, this looks dope.
That's really cool. Is the best way I kind of take it down is to crash into things in the.
Because I'm not looking for a serious driving game.
It's a little hard.
I'm looking for like take Forza and then get it like closer to Mario Kart and Burnout. That's what I want.
Replay it over and over again. You're gonna find different ways to take down these enforcers each time you play.
Trying to deal with them. They're tough, man.
Which is what this looks like.
Trying to use the poles. Only 2 left, Nick. The truck is getting away, man. You want that car.
There's no way this truck's getting away.
Whoa! That was a movie moment if I ever saw one.
All right, let's get rid of this guy.
That is the first time it was shown. This looks like Need for Speed Smash with Burnout and Split Second. I didn't play Split Second. I don't remember what that is. But definitely with the Burnout. I'm definitely feeling that.
We're gonna present it to you.
And I'm definitely fine with seeing some Burnout. I'll tell you that for sure.
Wait up for this guy so I can crash him out.
Oh, he's gonna come charging at you. Look out.
There we go.
There you
Got him.
Just like you planned it, Nick.
Yeah, 100% on purpose. Of course.
All right, now punch it. You gotta catch it through the truck.
The only one that likes Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise is a fucking amazing game.
We gotta catch up to this truck. We gotta hijack it before that truck gets to city limits, because there's some serious heat on you. So you gotta get to that truck and get that Koenigsegg before you get into the city.
Let's catch him up. Pushing hard.
Truck driver's gone to oncoming, making your life difficult. You gotta weave through that oncoming.
Agree, but I want to be like where the course exploded and change with each lap and players quick shoulder with track changes. That'd be cool. Is that Paragon in the background? Yeah, it is. Like it went off and they started talking about like some bullshit Star Wars.
These dynamic vehicle switches. So you were playing as Tyler.
I do not remember Blur.
Are you gonna jump into the Koenigsegg and you drive as Jess?
Switching characters, I like it. And there you go.
You got it.
That looks dope.
You've stolen a $2 million car before, right?
A couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now you gotta get
feel that sense of speed in this.
Yeah, Paragon's in the background. We started up like a bot game just to like kill some time while they were talking about fucking Galaxy Quest or whatever the fuck. I'll probably go with a game that I can pause for the other press conferences, I'm not gonna lie.
Take out cops, avoid rhinos.
But I knew like we gotta give Persona its like actual due. So I wasn't gonna play Persona during the conference.
So what else can you tell me about the story?
We are gonna play Persona a little bit later today though.
So we've structured the game such that you're playing as these 3 characters, they all have their own quest lines, and it all comes together, them getting revenge against the house.
Cool. So, should we jump into some customization and see what we can do with some of these cars in this crazy, crazy world?
Sure.
I'm curious about the customization.
Right? Marcus has been talking about it in the live show.
Where can I get Paragon? It's free to play. I think it's playparagon.com. I could be wrong on that. Just search Paragon Game on Google and it'll pop the site up for you.
We got some cool stuff.
It's not on Steam, unfortunately, but eh.
Director? Vehicle art director. Vehicle art director. There we go. So
Vehicle art director. I mean, actually, yeah, for that game, you would actually need that title. Like, someone has to have that specific job, actually.
So we're gonna do some customization. Obviously, customization
Makes a lot more sense than you would think, I guess.
It's back. And it's bigger. It's bigger and better. Yeah. So I think we'll try and boot into the garage, and then we'll see what cars we've got on offer.
Yeah. So just briefly, we should talk about the garage itself.
Yes. Yeah. So the garage, we've got space for 5 cars in our garage, but this time around we have got a virtual warehouse. So that allows us to effectively give you limitless cars. Yeah. So you can bring them in and out of your garage, and work with the cars that you want to work with.
Cool.
I could use your advice. What's up? Their website I can get a 4K monitor from. Oh man. I mean, like buy a 4K monitor or get advice on what ones are good. Because I looked a little bit into 4K monitors on what ones are good.
It's a bit more performance oriented.
Okay. We got some muscle.
But I don't remember which ones I had found up.
We didn't really hit the money on the muscle cars. So yeah, we've done a bit more this time around.
Newegg? Well, yeah, you can get it from Newegg.
Nissan 350Z, right? So everybody's been asking for it.
Red is good for monitor reviews. I know G-Sync is like a thing you would definitely want to go for a 4K monitor. I think there's like some 4Ks that have G-Sync, and at the point where you're buying a 4K monitor, that seems like a thing you should go with.
We've built this feature called the Derelict that, again, Marcus touched upon it in the live show, but what the Derelict
yeah,
is
for real, Midnight.
To kind of let the player explore the open world that we've got. It's a rich open world.
Being able to like get parts for like a derelict vehicle and stuff and build it up seems kind of dope.
Back to your garage and find all the parts that you need to build them.
I need G-Sync for my GTX 1080s.
From stock to scrap, that's scrap to stock to supercar.
Cool. So let's jump on the Beetle and fix it up a bit.
Yes, absolutely. So it's looking a bit run down right now, right?
Yeah.
So we want to restore it back to stock.
Yeah. Now we should probably
a punch buggy. Yep.
You don't need to restore them like this. You can upgrade them a little bit. I think we'll show that in a little bit.
Absolutely. And you could leave it like this if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Before it's a loot system like Injustice 2.
You know
I'd be okay with that. Like it's like just drive around and race and stuff and you get loot. Like to like restore vehicles and stuff. That actually seems like that would add like a decent like reason to place like some races and things. Repeatable content in a racing game is good.
We've designed a lot of parts for this.
I'd be okay with that.
Because out there in reality, there's not that much that you can do to a Beetle, but this is Need for Speed, right? And we want to take it a step further.
Of course. So we can play around with this car. Let's talk about some of the brands that are also in Need for Speed Payback.
Yeah, so we've not ditched any of the brands that we had previously. So we've come back and we've got your Rocket Bunnies, we've got your Liberty Walks, we've got your Voltex parts.
Will your next Persona stream be? It's gonna be after this, after the their conference stuff is over, or after they're done showing Need for Speed, probably, depending on what they move on to.
Of course. So I think we've done a pretty good job of showing this off. Shall we show off the big thing?
Yeah. So I talked about it previously.
For a reason to be considering the Korean monitors.
Right? So here we are, we've got our...
You weigh the odds towards your main.
So these are effectively the biggest, the baddest, the most performance-orientated cars that you can build in Need.
Depends on how utterly ridiculous you can make the car. Oh yeah, utterly ridiculous is how you need to make a car. If you can't make it silly, then what's the point?
That is crazy.
We wanted to build something special, right?
Yeah.
And what's more special than to show a jacked-up Beetle?
Awesome. So what do these do? We should say that these are derelict things, specific cars.
So yeah, the derelict cars that you find in the world will be the only ones that we can take to the super build. We want to make sure that those cars are special, and you want to put some time into them and put the effort into making them the super builds, right?
Of course. Now, just while we have some extra time, let's talk about some of the stance tuning and stuff like that.
Stance tuning is back again. So what we've done this time around is tweak them slightly, right? We wanted to.
So sad they didn't do anything with Titanfall. Everyone forgets about it. Yeah, they fucked up by releasing that game when they did, for sure. Like 100%. Honestly, just waiting for Battlefront 2 story gameplay. The multiplayer is the exact same shit. I mean, it looks like they added a couple things. Hopefully, it's better.
The detail of it right now because it would take you days maybe to
of course. So I think that's been a pretty good first look at Need for Speed Payback. Any last words from you guys?
Yeah, everything you love about Need for Speed, plus action driving blockbuster missions. November 10th. Check out Need for Speed Payback.
All right,
Just missed the racer
checking out
buggy.
Need for Speed Payback.
Oh, my
We're going
bad.
to Madden with the Longshot trailer.
I was getting crazy feedback. Crazy feedback? Is there feedback? What's up? There shouldn't be any.
Today is the day that we put Mathis on the NFL map. A long shot from the depths of the unknown to being drafted by an NFL team.
All their eyes on you. What's to stop you from hightailing again?
Let me ask you something. Why are you here? Because football's my life.
My father used to say, when the world knocks you down, get back up again.
Wade is miles behind. Longshot, you gonna get hit today. You're not the only one trying to get drafted. No, man, forget you.
This is the story mode for Madden, right? It's interesting that they're adding, like, story stuff.
Go out there and prove to the world that we belong.
Yeah, conferences are never good. This one had some cool shit in it. They're probably gonna show what was it called?
Live look of Longshot.
I don't remember what it is.
In Madden NFL 18.
It was by the guy who did Brothers.
A lot of excitement in the Madden community today, and for good reason. I'm excited. We're here at EA Play at FanFest.
Are they giving Madden a story mode?
On social media right
Madden
now.
has a story mode. Why? It just does now. I don't make the rules. I feel like it's a good choice.
Mike Young, and you might recognize this gentleman here from Friday Night Lights, but also.
Yeah, the Haze Light game. What was that game called? It's like all something.
I'm in a Madden game.
The name wasn't great.
I never thought it was possible. Woo!
Made it happen.
Yeah, guys, this is
A Way
very
Out.
exciting time, and
Okay.
I know
Yeah, the name doesn't really stick with me. Not gonna lie. Probably the worst thing about it is that the name doesn't seem very good.
The main questions that we're focusing on here is the story of Longshot. It's a football story that.
A Way Out sounds just as forgettable. Yeah, it's unfortunate about the forgettable name, but the game itself looked very, very good. I'm very interested in that.
Well, what we went about was really making the first.
Like the idea is definitely unique, and then like it seems like they like are pushing something that hasn't really been done before, which is cool.
Totally different format than we've seen in other sports games when they've done story, and I think people are going to be blown away by how emotional it is, how much off the field there is to do and play, and the performances, the cinematography. It really does feel like this seamless movie versus a career mode with story scenes.
And that's the future of gaming, really. I mean, every year, Madden's going to push the envelope to be the authority on football as far as gaming goes, with graphics and with new ways and techniques that you can play it. But storytelling is the future. Yeah. Storytelling is where.
Saw 3 good games, more sports. Yeah.
Movie.
Need for Speed, A Way Out, and Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 has potential. 2 games that look like they're definitely going to be good, and one with potential. Video games are being shown when you get 100 Twitter messages in 60 minutes. Yeah, pretty much.
A little later on, we're gonna bring on some game changers. We're gonna bring on some YouTube. Hey! No way.
What are you guys talking?
No way.
You guys having a little conversation?
That was not planned. Anything can happen on national live internet. I swear.
J.R. Lemon, one of the stars.
Starting to wish we were playing versus real humans on Paragon right now.
Can I shake your hand?
Amazing. Can I shake yours?
Yeah. Hi.
Wow,
Just doing some quick games, you know.
It is. Nice. I've been watching you a lot on virtually a lot, so this is fantastic to see it. Yeah. So pleasure. Wow, things changed. Okay.
Mindless
so
talking.
We're just talking about the power of story, how it's affecting not just entertainment in general, but moving forward to the gaming industry. And for you, what was the story like for Longshot? What was that emotion about for you?
Well, you know, I always call it like I always call it the.
Oh, give him a mic. Give him a mic. Get in there.
Oh, get in.
Just waiting for Sony's conference. Hopefully they knock it out of the park this year too. Yeah, I bet they will. I can't imagine they won't.
You had this guy who was an innocent, who experienced something like extremely traumatic. He became an orphan. He wanted to sort of start to look inside, and he wanted to hide. He goes to the military, and the compelling thing about the story is watching him find his warrior again, watching him find his way out of that darkness and sort of into confidence again. I think any compelling story has those components. So that's what the story said to me, if that makes any sense.
It does. My guy. Let's get one of these right here.
That'd be hype.
Selfie mode. Selfie mode.
They're actually supernaturally robotic all the time.
Now we're sidetracked. Again, listen. A good sidetrack. Fantastic sidetrack.
Okay. Paragon game's over.
Mike, for the core Madden community, a lot of what Scott had said there, it is about.
He's got this conference thing down to a science. Might as well be at this point.
What community expect when it comes to the emotion in the story of Longshot?
Well, I think there's two things you want to feel
Maybe
like
Dad of War will get a release date. That'd be nice.
that they're going to be at the combine, a playable combine. We haven't had that since like Madden 06 or something. So there's real authentic experiences here. You actually feel